Today we will be doing a challenge based on a suggestion from AQL Kara. And I need to turn up the speed. I have lost my attention span entirely already. But yes, today we will be doing a challenge based on something that was suggested in the comments of one of the last few videos. I've already forgotten where. I just looked at it too. But I'm kind of like in a rush today, well, I'm not in a rush, I just slept in, and then we went, and as a family, we got a Christmas tree, and so here we are. I'm a little late on recording today, definitely not as early as I would like, but what's going on today, because I absolutely didn't explain it whatsoever, because I've already gotten distracted, is we will be doing a shock absorber challenge. And what that means is I'm only using shock absorbers, which you'd think, oh, they're pretty good orb. And I would tend to agree with you, except for the fact that early on, especially early on, they're going to be very much useless. And what do I mean by that? Well, they start off as a 0-0, and then as you hit bombs, they increase their damage. So really what's occurring here is my early shots are pretty much useless, and I need to actually commit time to hitting bombs, and if I don't, I'm not able to do any damage. Which, I mean, early on, it's probably going to be an issue. So my starting relic today is actually the +3 bombs on the pegboard, and we are hopefully gonna be able to hit some of them while also maintaining some gold, and that'll just allow me to scale up just a little bit. Hopefully not, like, I'm kind of hoping that this isn't too easy, but also easy enough that I'm not gonna cry. There's been some really annoying challenges in the past. This is actually really nice for it. Bombs detonating in one hit. That is very nice, meaning I'm going to be able to at least... Oh, please go the right way. Please don't tell me. I am not good at navigating. I don't know how I failed on the shop. The shop is like the easiest one to navigate properly on, too. Whatever. It's fine. It'll all work out in the end, I think. I hope, I should say. But even on something like the final boss here, the slime boss only has a set amount of bombs, so I'm really hoping I find the ×2 bombs, relic, or else I'm probably going to be in a little bit of trouble when it comes to that thing. Because at most, like, my first few shots are going to be pretty useless, and then I might hit, like, something 5, maybe 6 bombs, so I'm only really having a 5-6 orb, or a 5-5 orb, which isn't really that good. So the real hope is that I'm going to find that. I also think that because I am using these, Sapper Sack might actually be kind of decent, because if you don't know, the third upgrade to Shock Absorber lowers the damage that red bombs do. So if I do find the Sapper Sack, for once I will be taking it. I haven't taken it in a while because I've been very scared of some of the later Crucible levels where you can bomb you later and just losing my run to something silly, but I think because I have the shock absorbers, and only the shock absorbers, it might actually be really good. So we shall see. Okay, down we go. Not bad, very quick. I kind of wish I got a little bit more gold. I'm gonna try and pick some up on the way down, because I don't have to worry about navigation this time. Okay. I gotta say, the redesign to this map was one of the best ones they've had. One of the best changes I think they've made. I really wasn't a huge fan of the old one, but this new one really does feel quite satisfying to play, because, like, it's more balanced in the way that there's only two logs, and they're quite full. of pegs. Plus the middle one is generally not that bad. And you're not getting these random weird shots that aren't really doing anything anymore. So that's pretty nice. Pick up as much gold as I can here. Don't really care what way I go, I don't think. Let's see. Attacks applying blind 4, kinda nice actually, because crits honestly don't do anything for me, so I will just go with the good old-fashioned thing there, and then battle starting with 5 extra gold. Both of those sound really good. Got 2 more relics coming up here, and I'm just gonna leave. I don't really want the chip. Ooh. I don't know why, but I always manage to navigate properly on that. And now that I've said that, I'm definitely never going to do it again. That's how this works, right? Why did I say anything? At least the 3 extra bombs makes this fight very trivial. At least it should make it trivial. Whether it does or not, that's a different story. Come on, hit the bomb. You're not gonna hit that bomb, are you? It should have made it trivial. It's not quite. It's still, like, not bad by any means, but it could have been easier. And it still went pretty well. I'll give you that. Upgrade another shock absorber. Oh, here we go. Pegboards start with 2 times as many bombs. That's what I'm talking about. That is the one relic that probably is going to make this quite a bit easier. And then, you know what? I'm going to go super boots. I'm not really going to try and pick up any orb buffing relics. I'd rather just leave the orb buffing done to the bombs. Which there are quite a few of now. Ah, shoot. This is what I'm talking about. The early shots are definitely not nearly as strong as the later ones. It's all about hitting the right amount of bombs. Which, that was nice. That was really good. Up to a 6-6 now. There we go, 7-7. Okay, we'll get eaten after this shot. So hopefully I don't get eaten. I'm not a huge fan of that, believe it or not. And there we go. Nice. That went very, very well. And here's the sapper sack I was talking about. All bombs are replaced with red bombs. They deal self-damage, like 3 self-damage I do believe, on this crucible level, but alas, they also scale up my orbs. A lot. And only 1, I guess, after the other thing is taken into account. After the reduction on the damage dealt from the shock absorber. I'm gonna go post-battle healing is increased. I'm probably gonna have that happen. Given that I will be doing red bomb damage to myself the entire run here. Did I seriously miss all the bombs? That's so disappointing. I only need to hit like 2. And I think it dies, because these do like 300 damage apiece. I haven't used the sapper sack in forever, so I kind of forgot it was as strong as it was. Until I was just now thinking about it. That's fine. Everything's fine. I'm honestly kind of hoping that I find the, the duplication thing here. That is what I'm kind of hoping for here. Go into this elite fight. Okay. Elite fights are fine. I'm not scared of you, wall. Should I be? Maybe. What? I'm already up to an 8-8 shock absorber. I never do this anymore. I haven't used the bomb build in a very, very long time. So this is kind of surprising even me how strong it is. I was expecting it to be kinda difficult. Especially given the fact... Ooh. Pigs can refresh. Especially given the fact that the suggestion was like, early on it's gonna be an issue. And I totally understood that. And now I'm kind of understanding why it's not gonna be too big of a deal. Deal full damage to enemies with resistances probably won't make a difference. The only time I think it really will is if I do find the red boss guy. The third encounter here might make this build not as good as it could be. Definitely could be very, very bad. But for now, I don't have to worry about that. And I just need to worry about surviving. That was a lot of damage. Woohoo. I do think I want to go to the elite fight rather than the extra chest here. There are more encounters that way, but what containing 2 extra refresh? Sure. There are more encounters the other way, but for me, I'm just like, I do want to do more elite fights. I feel like those are more fun. Right now, anyway. Because sometimes I am very scared of these. I'll be honest. These are quite scary to me. But when I've got the shock absorber build, I kind of want to see what's going on here. Let's see. Okay. Wait. This is so strong. Why have I stopped picking up it anymore? Wait, red bombs don't do damage to me anymore, do they? Why did I stop doing the sapper sack again? Why? Exactly? I actually don't know. I got super scared of it all of a sudden, randomly. And now here I am, like... I'm not gonna take any damage from this, right? I didn't take any damage. I can... What do I want to go with here? I think I want to take -2/-2. That's just 1 red bomb worth of damage. I can deal with that. I'll probably be hitting more. Why did I stop this build? Why did I stop doing this build? I have no idea. It was silly of me. Whatever the reason was, it was silly of me. Obviously. Because I think the only time I have actually gone shock absorber, other than like maybe once or twice, was when it first came out. And I did a video on that. I was like, oh, this is quite strong. And then I haven't done it since. And it is shocking to me how strong it is. I was kind of hoping I could find, I would find a very challenging run, if I'm gonna be honest. Like not a very challenging run, a mid-level challenge run in the comments. I had one in mind, but when I went to do it, I forgot it. Like I just completely blanked on what it was. And I thought it was gonna be really fun. That's all I remember from what I was thinking of. And then once I finally did end up, oh, are you serious? Oh man, I wanted to go to the other one. Once I did finally get home from Christmas tree shopping today, it was gone. The idea just vanished from my mind. I was thinking of it all day. It's gonna bother me now too. Do you guys know, like, all the times when you're like, you're thinking of what this amazing idea, you have this amazing idea, and then when you finally go to do it, it's just like, okay, what was my idea again? That's kind of what happened with me today. And I'm definitely going to remember it at some point, just to promptly forget it, get mad at myself, and then forget it again. Disappointing. How disappointing. It'd be nice to find the enhanced gunpowder to really finish this build off. Really get some intense scaling out. Because already this thing is doing massive damage. I'm taking 0 damage from the bombs, which is completely unheard of. I have never I've never worried less about getting hit by red bombs than I am right now. Aw, man, I wanted to go into that side. Dang it. Hey, there we go, enhanced gunpowder. Exactly what I was saying I wanted. Plus, it gives me a second relic by doing that thing, and whenever the board is refreshed, I guess, why not? I probably should have checked out what the other ones were, but I'm not too worried. I'll duplicate the mirror orb, why not? Nothing really matters of what it is, though. Oh, everything's gone. Everything's gone. Oh my. The real question is, how many, only 48. That was actually not nearly as good as I was expecting it to be. I was expecting it to be, like, at least 50-50. But then, I mean, like, it was close, but close isn't good enough. There we go, 54-54. The hat one's a little better. I don't see even the final boss surviving this whatsoever. I can imagine that the final boss is just going to be completely obliterated. I definitely should have done this on Crucible 15, where at least the red bombs would be damaging me, although even then, I'd be taking 27 damage times 2 right now. I would just be dying. Yeah, no, maybe it was a good idea to not do it on Crucible. Ooh, okay. 136. Okay, so anyways, today was a short one. I'm gonna try and find a better, well, not necessarily a better challenge. I thought this was still quite fun. But I am going to try and find a harder challenge for tomorrow. And if you did enjoy the video anyways, please consider giving me a like and subscribe. It would really help me out. Trying to hit 3K by the end of the year. I know. A month ago, I was saying trying to hit 2K by the end of the year. And now we're almost there. And it's incredible. So, thank you. And see ya.